All right. So I just got back from Nashville to pick up the generator and the two starters. And I went to pick up the heads and the flywheel also, but turns out Shacklett's machine is closed on Fridays. So I'm going to have to go again next week. Kind of lame. I brought my regulator so they can test the generator. They put new bearings in this thing, cleaned it up. I don't know if you can see in there, but I cleaned that up in there. The slip rings. They didn't say anything about putting new brushes in it. The only thing on the back of this is bearings. For whatever reason, they cut the tags off the starters, but the starters that they just wrote up as starter maintenance bushings. They said everything was good. So if you remember, one of these had a locked up jack shaft. The other one was good. And, I mean, these things look like they're fucking new. So I'll have an extra one of these, a spare. Hopefully I'll never need it. Whenever I'm done with this Y block, I'll probably just part all this stuff out. Fucking more expensive than it used to be, though, man. So the generator, $79.88, and each starter was $82.50. So $270 for this shit, man. I had a starter rebuilt down there. I mean, it was newer, but it was actually rebuilt. They put parts into it. It was like $45. So I guess that's just the way she goes now. And whenever I talk to Shaq, that's on the phone on my way home from Pennsylvania, they told me that thing was going to be like somewhere around $500. I don't remember the total exactly, but whenever I did the 302, the GT40 heads in my Mustang and that flywheel, it was like half the price of what it is now. Fucking ridiculous. So I got this thing, tore it apart a little bit more. I'll show you that in a minute. So this is the oil pump drive rod. That's the oil pump, external to the block. I got the rocker shafts and some miscellaneous hardware in there. So hopefully they'll be clean by the time I'm done fucking around down here. I still need to do the push rods. Usually the push rods out of the F100 engine. Those are the ones I already cleaned up out of the dump truck engine. I sprayed them with Croil so they wouldn't rust. So hopefully they're not over there rusting. But I don't know if these have the same length push rods. I mean, I haven't measured anything, so maybe not. Who knows? Let's go to the engine. So, put the pan off here. Got all that coolant and bullshit out of this thing, and nothing evident in here. Immediately evident of the knocking noise. I think it's one of the rod bearings. So we're gonna take all these pistons out of here, and we're gonna clean them up in the ultrasonic also, and see what happens. And I got to measure these journals and get some bearings coming. I don't really feel like doing the main bearings. Should I do the main bearings? I mean, common sense would dictate I'm already in here. I might as well do them, but I don't want to. I'm tired of putting money in this motherfucker. Anyway, I guess if now the rod bearings are bad, I better do the main bearings. So we'll see. But this thing has been rebuilt before. You can see number 7, number 8. So they're all marked from previous surgeries. I think I measured the bore on this. Hopefully this is standard bore because that's what I got rings for. So, but that's where I'm at, man. That's where we're at with the Y block out of the F100. I need to get this shit coming because I'm picking up those heads next week, and I want to get this thing put back together in there. I wasn't going to do this today, but it's 50 degrees today and like 20 degrees tomorrow. So here we are doing this. Also, not much baffling in this, man. Now, the pan from this engine, that had a fuck ton of baffling in it. And the dipstick for this engine is a different length than the dipstick for this engine. So I'm assuming they have different depth pans. But that thing's nasty. So that'll have to get cleaned up too. Everything needs cleaned up. So that's where we're at. Drinking in. I'll see you. One more thing. I talked to them down there about this. I said these are good for 30 to 35 amps. Not a whole lot. And I told them I was going to be running a fan I assume it's going to pull around 20 amps. They said, probably not going to work. But since it is a 4-speed, I can leave it tacked up, and hopefully it will work. It's not like that fan's going to be on all the time. We're going to risk it. We're going to see what happens. This thing was charging pretty good before I had it rebuilt. I brought the regulator down there so they could test it too. So we'll see what happens. Also, I want to tell you, this is the place right here. If you need fucking starters or alternators, generators repaired or replaced or whatever, go down there. Good people. All right, we'll see you.